I've been vaping for just over a year. I got into vaping to quit smoking. That was my main goal. I thought it was interesting, new technology, things like that, but most of all, I just wanted to quit smoking. Absolutely. There were kits that didn't work for me early on, but once I found kind of a higher quality product, it let me quit very easily. I switched in a day. The FDA regulations that are, yes, upcoming, I would say emulate a need of the American government to kind of see into what kind of products Americans are using and how they're produced. Well, based on a public health England study published less than 6 months ago, is 95% safer. The upcoming FDA regulations will affect all vape stores and all juice producers. It'll be interesting to see how they regulate hardware as well, but every vape shop that sells hardware is also going to sell juice, so yeah, everybody's going to be affected. So there are a lot of places to get out and voice your opinion, but for the most part, I think that it's going to be scientific studies and things like that that the FDA do that are going to dictate their decisions. For the most part, the FDA simply wants to peer into the production practices of the juice makers that are selling a premium line, making sure that things are sealed and have safety caps that are correct, make sure that the nicotine and propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin levels that they advertise are correct. And I see that as a positive thing, but I do see that it's going to handicap the industry for a considerable amount of time, depending on how it's implemented. And as with any industry, I would say that there are people producing juice that, or even hardware that may not be up to standard. That's why, as a shop owner, it's my responsibility to make sure that the products that I carry are tested, are verified to be working in good condition with hardware, and of course verified to be safe and as advertised. Vape Exchange sources e-juice from many different places. All across the US, we don't have any foreign produced juices because the juices that came out mainly from China and other Eastern countries did not seem to be up to standards. They had particulates in them that you should not have, such as formaldehyde and things like that. When we get juice like that, we work ourselves backwards into the kind of chemicals that we saw in cigarettes, and that's what we want to stray away from.